Okay, so when you've actually got the water in and it's at the correct level, you can put the chemicals in at any time. To begin with, you need to shock the water. Most of the tubs we've got take about 1,500 litres of water. So the starter packs we do are smaller than this tub. This is a bigger tub. So the little starter pack, you'll have chlorine in there, and we recommend 10 caps of chlorine when you first are shocking it. So you need to put a pump on, and once the water's rushing around, you then sprinkle the 10 caps on the surface. You can do it while the pump's on, because then that way obviously it rotates it around and won't sink to the bottom. Once you've done that, give it a couple of hours, and then you can come back and use one of these tester sticks, dip it in the water and hold it on. Now I'll give you an example. This one hasn't been checked for a few days, so if we dip it in and then you basically match it up to your chlorine. Now as you can see here, we are low, very low on the chlorine. The pH is about right there, 7.2, and the alkalinity again is a little low. So for example, this needs chlorine. When you dip yours, you should find it's up here in the high level because you've shocked it, which is what you want. You will then leave it for a day or so and then dip it like I have, and you're hoping it will come down to this kind of level. Once it does, as a general rule, to maintain it at that level, you need to put 1 or 2 caps in every time you've used it. You must put chlorine in every time you've used it. We recommend checking it daily to begin with, because depending on the type of water that you've got in your area, it will react differently. So if you check the water daily, test it by adding chlorine if you need to add chlorine, and by doing it daily, you can then keep an eye on it and adjust it quicker rather than leaving it too long. If the water goes cloudy, it's very difficult to get it to come back good, and sometimes you even have to dump the water and start again. The other thing you'll have in the chemical kit is a bottle of pH increaser and pH decreaser. Generally, most places are hard water, so you'll be using the pH decreaser if you need to. You'll also have defoamer, which you spray on the surface, and that gets rid of any foam, which happens after you've been using the tub for a while because you get soaked from your shorts and things like that. And that's basically it. The little kit will last you, a month or two just to get you up and running and started. And we will be doing more chemicals by the end of the season on the website, so you can always replace with the bigger tubs like these. And that's basically covering the chemicals. It has got its own ozone that comes on in the cleaning cycles, which helps reduce the amount of chemicals that you put in. But as I say, make sure you've always got plenty in there. Normally, as a general rule, you use it, and as you get out, put a couple of 3 caps in, run a pump for 5–10 minutes, and then put the lid on and check it the next day. And after a while, you'll get used to it. It's very easy to do.